Casey. My question's for Stetson. Stetson, when you look at this Ohio State defense, what stands out to you about it and just what that defense does really well and how you guys will have to kind of counteract it?
They first of all, they have really good players and they execute their system. They try to cause havoc. They can come from a lot of different places. They do their assignment, and in order for us to be successful, we have to do ours. That's trusting, Said whenever he's making the calls and, talking to him. But at the end of the day, they've got a really good football team. We've got a really good football team. And it's going to come out down to who executes better on Saturday.
Stetson, what has Todd Monken meant to you personally, and how's he helped develop you and support you?
A ton. I feel like before he got here, I didn't really understand football. It was weird, even in 2020. Didn't really know what was going on. I guess I knew what play was called. Other than that, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's just the countless meetings. Maybe I'm a slow learner, but finally it did start clicking. Whenever he'd tell me the same thing, 20 for the 20th time, and look at me like I was, why do you not do what I just tell you to do? Right? I'm your coach, and so just repetitive, just doing that. I think that honestly the most important thing that he's done is just stay consistent. Be there, because we do have a lot of knuckleheads who need time and reps and all that stuff to learn, and so he's not very. Sometimes he's not very patient, but he's very consistent, and we hear the same thing every single day. And eventually, you're going to start doing things right if you hear that every day.
All right, over here on the left side, Justin.
This question's for Stetson. I'm Justin Felder with Fox 5 Atlanta, and I got a quick follow-up if I could. This time last year, we were asking you a ton of questions about your flip phone. Have you taken any steps this year, cell phone or otherwise, to block out the noise?
No, not so drastic as that, no.
And just a quick follow-up if I could. Coach Smart's talked about it before, your desire to prove people wrong, right, and the chip on your shoulder. Does that stay there even with a Heisman invite and a national championship ring and an SEC championship? And if so, how do you keep that as a motivating factor for you?
It's never been a chip on my shoulder or prove people wrong. It's hard to describe, but I don't think of it that way, right? Because I don't know, but I just want to be the best I can be, and if I'm not, then I start to, be like, I don't know, I don't like it. And I love football, and I want to play football. Heisman ceremony was very, that was a huge honor. But that's not why I play, so that's not going to change the way I play, So we've got a game to win, and we got to prepare like it, otherwise we won't. So
in every great Hollywood script, the hero overcomes a low point or some adversity. For you, what was it, and who'd you lean on to get through it?
Just in my life?
Your journey at Georgia football.
That's, there was a lot of up and downs, when I wasn't playing, and then when I was playing, I didn't play well enough, and then I wasn't playing again, and, all those things. As far as leaned on, I didn't really, I talked to people who made me feel good, but then at the end of the day, I realized that, yeah, this makes me feel good, but if I want something to change, then I got to stop leaning on anybody. I got to go do something to change it. And so, I think that's what happened at the end of the day.
The Ohio State players who were in here before y'all were asked what advantages they think they might have against the offense. And they said, we have advantages across the board. And I wanted to see if y'all wanted to respond to that.
Yeah, certainly. I don't really want to get into the particulars right now, but, obviously they were undefeated until the last game of the season. It's hard to do that, and we were too last year until we lost to Alabama, and then we ended up winning it all. So we certainly are not taking Ohio State lightly. They've got, like they said, they've got advantages all over the board, and so we're gonna have to go play football.
Question for both Stet and Cedric. I'm just curious, a unique relationship between quarterback and center. Maybe speak about how one has lessened the burden or maybe the workload on Saturdays between the other, and how the relationship has developed.
You just kind of find that mold where you're not, it happens smoothly, and I don't think we may have dropped 2 snaps. In practice, and it works, and like Seth said, nothing's personal, nothing's I don't, if he makes the right call, then he makes the right call, and it does not matter. And Seth's done a great job of growing and learning and becoming a smarter football player and a better football player. So I can lean on him more, I can trust him more, and I can just say little things, and then he responds, and I know what that means, right? It just comes a little shorthand, easy speak, but that comes with time. And why are you laughing? I don't know. It's been a pleasure and an honor playing behind him. So.
It's not like you guys play any small games. They're all in front of 75, 80, 100,000 and on national TV. But some of your biggest games have come on the biggest stages. Playoffs last year, the opener, SEC championship. What is it about the biggest stages that brings out often the best in you?
I don't know. I think I understand the importance of it. Maybe. I don't know. And again, if there's no choice, it's easy, right? I mean, if you don't give yourself another choice than to play well or win, then you don't have another option, and you don't waste any time looking for that option. You spend all your time looking to win. So that's kind of how I think about it.